All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back. It is Module 2, where we're going to be going over speed, explosiveness, and most importantly, agility. All right, I want to start this off by saying speed, like anything else in any sport, is a skill. All right, if you want to get faster, you can. You're not inherently slow, you're not inherently fast. This is stuff that we can work on and keep improving. All right. Most athletes, and the fastest athletes, I should say, aren't always the strongest. They're just the most technically efficient. And today we're going to go over a little bit on how against the grain as a whole will help you improve not only your top end speed, but your acceleration and your agility. All right. We're going to give you in this module the structure that college athletes use, or I should say college programs use for their athletes to build real game speed, not just look fast, fake ladder drills. All right, so first and foremost, we're going to be going over your acceleration. All right, that's going to be your first 10 yards. And I'm telling you now, acceleration in any sport, if you play volleyball, football, basketball, soccer, anything else, acceleration wins. Those first 3 to 5 steps are what matter the most, more than your top end speed, right? Because talking about football, because everybody in football enjoys the 40-yard dash. When do you ever run in just a straight line, right? Unless you're a receiver going for a go route, you're never running just a straight line. So this acceleration and being able to get past someone in those first 3 to 5 steps are more crucial than being able to just get away. All right. With this and with acceleration, your body angle should be leaned forward, and your ankles and your shin should have that same angle, right? So if I'm leaned this way with my upper body, my shin and ankles should have that same pattern. All right, driving through the ground, not just to it. So we're not hitting it and then going, it's through it and push off of it. All right, arms always moving. We're not robots. We're not just gonna run like this, right? It's smooth coming through. Drive back, drive forward. All right. If your arms are lazy, your legs are also gonna be slow, right? Like everything works together. We're pushing through as my right arm's moving back, my left arm or my left leg's coming back as well, right? Like we're pushing together. All right. Long, powerful early strides, right? Not choppy. It's not boop, 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 boop. It's bang, bang, right? We're going for long strides. If you ever watch Olympic runners, those first 3, 5, 10 steps are long strides. All right, biggest cue for this section is push the ground away, right? For acceleration, the biggest thing is push. You're not trying to get away from the ground. You're pushing the ground away from you. All right. The next thing is our top end speed, right? While yes, it may not be the most important, especially in between games, in between reps, not games, in between reps, it is important. At some point, you have to be able to just turn the burners on. All right. So once you're upright, everything changes, and that becomes your max velocity. So acceleration, we're here, right? Lean forward. As we come out of that and we hit that breakaway speed, we start lifting up. All right. Now, your posture needs to be stacked. Hips forward, core tight, head neutral, right? Head's not here, head's not here. It's right here going forward. All right. And you want short ground contact, right? So it's bang, bang, right? So it's left foot, right foot. It's bang, bang, right? They're going through, so you're getting off the ground as much as possible. All right. The biggest thing and good drills for this, A-skip, straight leg bound, flying tens. These are things that we will do. And the cue for this one, biggest thing is fast but relaxed arms, right? We're not here trying to run. It's right here the whole time. All right. The next section is going to be plyometrics. With plyometrics, this is going to build our elastic power, our get and go, right? It's hit and go, hit and go, hit and go. All right. So these build the elasticity you need to move faster without having to actually try any harder. All right, so we're going to use progressions with this. It's going to be isometric, so one leg. Eccentrics, a slower down or a slower, a slower down, especially with squats. then a low-level plyo, so something like a box drop, and then reactive plyo. So maybe from that box drop, we go drop and then jump, right? So the moment you hit the ground, it's right off. Quality in this, when we are doing plyometrics, quality over quantity. All right, you will see that we're doing lower volume, but we want each and every rep to be perfect. All right, land soft, take off sharp, right? So we want you to be able to catch everything as you hit and then boom, go through. All right, we will demonstrate pogos, depth jumps, bounds. If you need any videos, we have them. All right, Q is think spring, not squat, right? So spring goes boom, right? Squat's kind of here, right? Spring is like slow down and then bam. All right, number 5, we're going to be going over our agility drills, right? While everything has its purpose, there is one that I prefer over the other, but you need to be able to do both. The two are pre-planned and reactive. Pre-planned is more of a pattern drill, getting you used to doing X, Y, or Z. So for football, like my linebackers, we would do W drills, right? Going side to side through. Or you can go forward, backwards, so you're having to learn how to decelerate and accelerate quickly, right? Get in and out of cuts faster. True agility isn't footwork, so it's not ladder drills. It's not going through something that's already pre-planned. It's reaction. It's mirror drills. It's a coach pointing. So like having a defensive player or basketball, you're like, hey, you're going this way, and then immediately change it to this way, and they don't know exactly what you're going to do. I could say go deep, go short, go long. You know, the differences are what makes the reaction and what makes the agility. All right, reactive agility is responding to a defender or stimulus at full speed and making those adjustments quickly. All right, your eyes and brain matter a lot more than your feet. Now, yes, I'm not saying your feet don't matter, but being able to read and dissect what's going on like that and be able to translate that to the feet is what matters the most to me, because if I can understand where I have to go, I can make my body do it. All right, and we're going to train both patterning and true reactive movement. The cues for this one, and if you've played any sport for a long period of time, you've heard it. React, don't guess. All right, the biggest thing we're trying to build on this is your reactivity, being able to see something and go as fast as possible. All right, now 6 and 7, they're going to kind of tie in together. So 6 is we're going to see how to structure a speed day properly. All right, speed training speed training should not be done tired, right? You shouldn't do this right after a lift or right after working out or any kind of play, right? Like if you just did practice, you should not be doing speed work. You need to rest between reps, 60 to 120 seconds. Run fast enough to get better, right? It's not conditioning. It's not the punishments that you've had before with any sports where like it was suicides or anything like that, flying 110s. This is done to be fast, right? So speed day could be, we got 4 blocks, right? A block, B block, C block, D block. A block's going to be mobility, some marches, some skips. B block will be your acceleration work. C block will be your max velocity. So you'll see like a 20-yard sprint, maybe a 40-yard sprint just to get you there, get used to doing the 40. And then D block will be your plyos and agility. Agility can be done a little bit more tired, but again, we still want you to be well rested, right? The biggest thing, your goal for this, especially on a speed day, quality over quantity, all right? And with that, this will conclude our second module, which, great. All right, we're starting to get into the nitty-gritty of what it's like to be a college athlete and understand why you're doing certain things. With this, though, if we fix your mechanics and train your speed correctly, I promise you will get faster, right? There's not going to be this, oh, man, I'm doing everything right, but nothing's working. I promise you will get faster. And if you see me looking down to, I guess, the left side of your screen or the right side, it's because I'm looking at myself talk. This module isn't about drills. It's about understanding how your body should move and how you should push yourself throughout these kinds of workouts, right? So if we're doing speed and agility, it's not to be tired. It's to push yourself to be as fast as you humanly can throughout that workout. Now, yes, you are going to be tired. It's not to say, oh, I'm not going to sweat. I'm not going to be, a little thirsty. I'm not going to be tired. It's not, we're not pushing you to the brink of passing out. All right. Even 1 to 2 speed sessions per week will change your game. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Right. And I'll tell you this, if you feel you missed something or you need just a refresher, watch this video again, right? Before you do your speed drills, your agility drills, just to keep that speed session intentional. So that way, every time you step on that field and you go to do this work, you are doing it with the understanding that I am getting better today. All right. What I want you to do when you watch this video, your homework, send me your 10-yard acceleration drills on whatever day you do it. And just say, hey, I watched module 2. Here's my 10-yard acceleration drills, and we'll get this checked off for you. I will see you in the next module.